Hello, good morning to everybody. I am from the group that will be presenting case study number 9. And so this is our group member. First one is Arun Alexandran F1086, and I am Muhammad Himali bin Muhammad Delhi F1067. So the first slide shows the case study number 9, which is suspension of false accounting. We'll talk about that. And so this is our introduction. As a newly appointed financial controller at a well-established business, I encounter a situation that has serious concern about the company's financial practice. The business which supplies equipment to photographers deal with a wide range of customers, and the nature of payment includes credit card, credit account, and an unusual volume of cash transactions. Within my first week, I was asked to approve a cash refund to a major customer, which prompted question about the transparency, legality, and ethicality of the company's accounting practice. So for the next slide, we'll be talking about the ethical problem. So the first one is suspicion of false accounting. So the unusual nature of the refund in cash raised concern. The company is going cash refund for bulk discount rather than issuing a credit note for applying the discount directly to the customer's account. The second one is potential for fraud or money laundering. The large volume of cash payments and refund in cash creates opportunity for unethical practice like fraud or tax evasion. The third one is unexplained customer preference. When I asked why the customer prefer a cash refund instead of adjusting the account to the correct amount, the sales director gave a regular answer, saying it was not his place to present the customer's reason. This response concerned me as it suggests irregular practice that might hint at an improper motive by either the customer or the company. And the last ethical problem is sales director's role. The fact that the sales director is a part of the family and involved in unusual transactions warrants for the investigation. His dual role, family member and director, makes us conflict of interest. And as for the next slide, we'll be talking about the effect of accounting. So the first person that is affected is myself as a financial controller. As a qualified accountant, I have a responsibility to uphold professional ethics and ensure the accuracy of financial records, ignoring potential faults could damage my reputation and professional standing. The next person that is affected is the sales director himself. The sales director approach to a cash refund might affect his own reputation and integrity, especially if it appears he is encouraging or facilitating suspicious practice. The next one is the company. The family-owned business might be at risk of financial misconduct or reputational damage if improper accounting practices are discovered. And the last one is the customer. The customer might be implicated in any investigation if the practice is discovered to be unethical or illegal. As for the next slide, we'll be talking about the possible solution. So the first one is clarify the procedures. As financial controller, I will request formal written documentation of the discount agreement and board approval, as well as details of any previous cash refund to confirm these transactions are properly recorded and authorized. The next one is consult legal or compliance team. If there is a concern about possible legal violation, I will consult the legal or compliance team to ensure cash refund follow anti-money laundering and tax regulation. The next one is suggest a transparent process. Instead of cash refund, I will recommend issuing credit notes or adjusting customer account directly. This method keeps transaction traceable and reduce risk of fraud or financial misreporting. The last one will be whistleblowing. Internal whistleblowing. If I believe cash refund are unethical or illegal, I will report my concern to senior management or the board to address transparency and legal risk. And the second of the whistleblowing is external whistleblowing. If internal reporting does not resolve the issue and illegal activities are suspect, I may consider reporting to external regulatory bodies following professional guidelines to protect myself and the company. And for the next slide, I will be passing to Arun Nathan. Thank you.
Okay, evaluation on solution. The first one is clarify procedures. As a financial controller, clarifying procedures and obtaining written approval ensure that all transactions have proper oversight and align with accounting standards. It minimizes the risk of unauthorized actions and creates a clear documented process for future reference. These solutions strengthen the transparency and compliance without drastic changes. It is low risk and establish a foundation for responsible financial practices. The second one is propose a more transparent process. Instead of issuing refunds in cash, I would suggest that issuing credit notes or adjusting customer accounts instead of providing cash refunds improves traceability, align with accounting standards, and reduce risk associated with cash handling, such as fraud or misappropriating. This solution offers a sustainable, transparent approach but may require stakeholder buy-in. It's effective for long-term compliance, though some initial resistance might need to be managed. The third one is documentation. Keeping through the records of decisions, communications, and guidance from management or legal teams provides essential protection if future investigation arise. It also supports transparency by creating an audit trail. My best possible solution is to propose a more transparent process by suggesting that we issue credit notes or directly adjust customer accounts for any discounts or overpayment instead of providing cash refunds. The solution offers clear benefits, the rationale for choosing a transparent process. The first one is transparency and traceability. Issuing credit notes or adjusting accounts keep all transactions traceable in the accounting records, reducing the risk of misreporting, fraud, or issues with audit trails. The second one is compliance with accounting standards. This approach aligns with accounting best practice, making it easier to comply with regulatory standards and reducing the risk of potential legal issues. The third one is risk reduction. By avoiding cash handling, the company reduces the chance of theft, fraud, or unintentional tax issues. And the last one is stakeholders' confidence. A standardized refund process signals commitment to ethical practices and strengthens trust with customers, auditors, and internal teams. Ethical value. Integrity. As a recently qualified accountant, I have a duty to act with integrity. Any practice that raises suspicion of falsifying accounting records or hiding transactions is ethically questionable. The sales director's proposal to issue a cash refund without a clear explanation conflicts with these principles. The fact that such transactions were not recorded in a transparent and auditable manner makes me question the integrity of the company's accounting practices. Objectivity. I must assess the situation impartially without being influenced by the sales director or the relationship with the customer. The fact that the sales director is the principal shareholder's son could make it challenging to question his actions. Establishing clear policies prevents conflict of interest and promotes objective financial reporting, aligning with the ethical standards expected of professional accountants. Professional competence and due care. Me as a newly qualified accountant are responsible for applying my professional knowledge to establish procedures that ensure due diligence. Adopting formal refund methods shows that I committed to due care and maintaining high standards of accuracy and competence in my role. confidentiality. The way different conclusion. In conclusion, as a financial controller, my primary responsibility is to ensure that all financial practices are transparent, legal, and in accordance with the accounting standards. The proposal to issue cash refunds for bulk discounts raises significant ethical, legal, and financial concerns. I will take immediate action to clarify, document, and correct these procedures to protect the company from potential legal liabilities and maintain the integrity of its financial reporting. My role requires that I act with professional skepticism and report any practices that could harm the company's financial health and reputation. That's all from me. Thank you.